You ever heard a business owner say, Google Ads doesn't work for my industry? Well, I wanted to test just that. And so I gave myself a challenge. I wanted to see if I could land a client and actually get them leads in one of the weirdest niche that I could find. And so what I did was I went scrolling on YouTube and I stumbled across a channel called Upflip. And it's basically a channel where they break down small businesses that end up blowing up eventually over time. And then I saw it, the niche that I was looking for, dog poop removal. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. It sounds weird. It's niche and it's perfect. So I went on and I went to phase two of my strategy of getting the client in the weirdest niche ever. So the first thing I did was I started to do some keyword research, check the search volume and CPCs to see if there's even anybody searching for this service. And there was a little bit of competition in some areas. So I created a full blown strategy around this niche and see where it goes from there. But here's the twist. I'm not going to cold call anybody. I'm not going to send out any letters or email a whole bunch of random businesses. I decided to just film myself going over this strategy that I decided to create and then let it sit and see what happened. So a week or so passed and then I got a call. Someone booked a strategy call on my calendar. It was a real company, a real dog poop industry company saw my video and decided to book a call with me. And I got on the call with them and they was telling me that they already had a Google Ads account running. They were getting leads, but the leads wasn't really profitable on their end, and basically they were just shopping around for another ads manager. Let's just say I didn't close them, and the next call, it had a whole different story, put it that way. So a few days after the first call, I had another guy book a strategy call, and yes, in the dog poop removal industry, and he saw my video and he was just super excited to start. He was already running Facebook ads and they were getting him leads. And then I decided to just do a 30-day trial with him just to see if I could get him results in his industry. And so I built the campaigns, I set up the conversion tracking. I went deep with this guy. I wanted to know his business metrics, his business numbers, like how much is the average sale? What's his lifetime value of a customer? What does he normally charge? What is his frequency on doing the services? All those numbers. And I wanted to make sure that when I pushed enable on these campaigns, that he was in the green, if you know what I mean. And the results are in. So after a 30-day trial, we spent $603, got 19 leads, $31 cost per lead, and a crazy, and I mean crazy, $31 conversion rate. Need I say more? So what I learned throughout this whole challenge is that basically Google Ads can work in almost any industry. And yes, I was pretty scared that I wasn't gonna be able to get this dude results. But like I always say, it's best to start out with expectations and setting goals and getting to know your client's business before you even hit launch on a campaign so that you know that your checks and balances are squared away and the back end numbers is basically up to them. And I wanted to make sure that everything was looking good on both ends, the front end with Google Ads and the back end with him actually closing the leads and getting just building his business and getting more work. And that's basically the overall story of this. And if you want to see how I'm able to basically build out these campaigns step by step, watch this video right here because I go over how I'm able to get consistent leads for local service businesses. And if you're a local business owner, make sure you watch this video because I'm pretty sure it'll help you out. All right, I'll see you there.